Hey, Ophiuchus seekers, welcome back to the Existential Shift. If you're new, my name is Morgainne. Pleasure to have you here. I'm an extrasensory teacher, healer, and a master Tarochi. Speaking of tarot, we'll be working with the Golden Universal Tarot. They are so pretty. Happy February. Valentine's Day, if you celebrate. I don't know, maybe you will. You don't know. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Is that the face I should have in the beginning of the reading? I'm so sorry. Let's try this again. Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Ah, you are so lucky. Everything is going to happen exactly as you want. I'm just kidding. Okay, look. This is unpleasant, but the good news is it's now. It's now. So you probably already know. I'm not renewing anything. You gotta remember. I know what this is. You gotta remember what it's like to not have what you have right now. And then, based on that, you'll be a lot more wise and politically correct where you need to for the sake of maintaining what you have now. You don't always have to be right. Sometimes you can just be smart, especially if it's not to do with, breaking an important value, set of values or anything. It's just, I don't know, toning down the ego and earning a lot more in return. A moment of satisfaction doesn't always worth long term of paying the price, you know? So hold your tongue. Answer in a way that the other person is able to handle, right? Page of Swords and Eight of Wands. You have incredible communication skill. You can use your tongue to kill. You can use your tongue to heal. Okay? This is not about the other person right now. This is about you and making sure you use your tongue and your language and your communication skill and your intelligence and your sharp mind to benefit yourself and not to harm yourself. Don't go tit for tat. Don't go petty. Don't go showing the other person how smart and just you are. Think long term of what will benefit you right now and in the long term. And say what needs to be said and don't say what does not need to be said. Because you don't want this again. Your landlord is being annoying. Tone down, calm down the tones. Tell them what they need to hear, what they want to hear. Just be smart. Your boss, your coworkers. There is something that this is important to you, whatever this is. And you want to maintain and sustain it and have it remain or be positive. So yeah, take out the Empress in you that knows how to nourish herself and the world, that knows how to create, to beautify, to harmonize, to make everyone feel really good about themselves. Seven of Wands. Pick and choose your battles carefully. February is an intense time and people are going to be on their edge. You know, it's you want even if you can control yourself, even if you can be wise and politically correct, others can't. So you don't want to inflame them, you know? So really pick and choose your battles. Things that would normally fly and be cool and not be made into a big deal, now they might be made into a big deal. Pluto is at 0 degrees Aquarius. People don't know how to handle all that energy that is far beyond what most of us can grasp. It's the future of the collective soul that is being written or being undergoing construction right now. So, and then Venus will conjunct it, Pluto at 0 degrees Aquarius, and then I'm sorry, first Mercury, and then Mars, and then Venus, and it's like, and the new moon. It's a lot. People are going through it, so you want to. It's interesting. Normally, I don't give messages like that, but you want to play the safe tune. You know, um, don't be on the receiving end of people's inability to handle what's going on right now. 10 of Swords. Let them go through their endings, their pain, their difficulties, their dramas, their release and of anguished karma. Don't be in the line of fire. 4 of Swords. Be patient, grasshopper. Be calm. Take the time to rest, to do your work, to do your thing, to create for yourself. March is a way better time to collaborate and create with other people because they'll be past the really crazy, bizarre part of like whatever it is they're dealing with, you know? Lots of cards, we'll take them all, and that will be our reading. We have, oh, wow, the Hierophant, the Hermit, and Temperance. That is beautiful. Okay. And then Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Okay. I like that we have 13 cards on the table. Okay. You're serving as the light in the lighthouse. You getting through everything I just said and doing it well will lift you up to a higher level of consciousness. This is like an ascension thing. It's a real good progress. It showcases to your higher soul and to spirit that you've learned your lessons. And that will kind of promote you spiritually and by default, as above, so below, right? By default, also in the mundane life, and will put you in a position of being a guiding light. The light of the innocence. It's the purest form of light, right? Serving as that light for others that really look up to you as like a healer, an advisor, a teacher, a spiritual entity that they go to, you know, like even formally, not just you're really stepping into this wise sage healer archetype position, more than archetype position. I have 3 pages here and I see them all to be like students to you, if not people who are influenced by you, who follow you. And this Ace of Cups, okay, this is the new chapter of your soul, like of promoted soul. This is a very, very meaningful transition. February is going to serve as like a portal, a gate that you walk through successfully into like a complete different type of frequency. You're going to be like, you're going to be you, but I see your exterior environment really changing for the better. Um, and I do see a really meaningful blessing, like a gift from spirit with the um, Temperance and Ace of Cups. You're being placed in a position of some sort to influence other people, because you're ready. I think in the first half of the month, that's the process of showcasing that you're ready based on like the things, the first part of the reading. I don't know why, but with 3 pages and the angel here and Ace of Cups, the 3 kings with the 3 gifts to baby Jesus are coming up to my mind. This archetype um, was gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So maybe you wanna, if you wear jewelry, wear gold. Um, if you can, I don't know, maybe light incense that is of myrrh and frankincense. Those are considered very spiritual. They really raise the frequency of a place, and they help you tap into your higher soul and into spirit. Myrrh serves as a transition between this world and the other world. Um, they used to anoint pharaohs and mummies and priests and priestesses, and in Judaism were anointed with myrrh and frankincense. So there's very deep meaning to these substances. I don't know, they're coming through really strongly. Maybe you want to anoint yourself somehow. Uh, that is if you resonate with this reading, and not now. Wait until you feel like you've gone through the passage, right? That I describe. Um, yeah, there's cloaked. You're getting cloaked, not like hidden, like again positioned, like you're I don't know, maybe you're actually being initiated to some sort of priestesshood. וקינמון ופלפלים ויסמין, ג'ומקן זה יום שישי ושבת זה שבת, אי אפשר לצאת מזה הכל כמו סלט, מישיבה או לתפילה אשכנזית, אל צריך ממולא קורא מואזין, יהלל יהלל בבוקר ובליל, הזמר מתגלגל והוויכוח מתפלפל, משרד הפנים, משרד הביטחון, אחרי הכל כולנו במזרח התיכון. Okay. I have no, so there's myrrh in this song, and there's the spices and the spirituality and but I just, I don't necessarily see the connection, but I just felt like I needed to What am I? What am I, a Disney princess? I just felt like I needed to burst into song. Sorry, thank you for entertaining me. Um, appreciate it. Anyway, you want to look at the cards? It's just gorgeous. You're being anointed, you're being initiated into a higher level of a guide, a coach, a teacher, whatever applies to you. Is there anything else here in this reading for Ophiuchus? By the way, guys, if you want to study tarot from me, check out Tarot Masterclass. It's on Vimeo, link below. You can also book a reading with me. We can talk on the phone or on live video chat. Link to booking a private session is also below. I am on socials, on X, and on Instagram as the Existential Shift. All right. On we go. Who else had both the Hierophant and the Devil in the same reading? So they symbolize the axis of truth. Truth versus lie, awareness versus lack of awareness, right? But they both have merit and importance, and they complement each other. And you got to know the dark to know the light, and vice versa. So I think maybe this is like the integration of your light and shadow, of your past mistakes and how you incorporate them into guiding others and helping others through. And, you've been there, you've done that, you know better. Learn from my mistake kind of things. Learn from my mistakes kind of thing. That's better, more proper English. There's also, and it's so interesting because here there's this Puritan thing, right? Like hermity like thing. But then comes, but the devil kind of completely gives a whole extra level to it, of layer to it, of also passion, and sensuality and human connection and the love of flesh, and desire. And I'm actually feeling it as a really good thing, is like a complementary thing. I don't think you're going into actual priesthood necessarily where you're celibate or like you're detached from the world. I think you're kind of incorporating the world. I think you come from a lifetime of a lot of like, the world of the flesh kind of thing. Um, be it in this lifetime or past lifetimes. And you honor your connection to life and your body and your wants and needs and attraction and all the good stuff, right? But you've also learned so much about spirit and about spiritual expansion and energy work, and it's like you can integrate the worlds and guide people into this integrated world, which I find to be beautiful, and it's exactly what we need. So awesome, Ophi. Is this also possibly something actually romantic? Like, is there like passion with someone? Because this could be like falling in love madly, like passionately, like um, is there that too here for Ophiuchus? Can you expand on that? If there's a love affair for Ophiuchus, please. Two of Pentacles. I need more information. Six of Pentacles. There's someone that you're debating whether they're good for you or not. Like something about them feels very benevolent, but something about them also feels very like maybe problematic. Maybe it reminds you, maybe they remind you of something in the past that you were a part of that didn't go well or wasn't, or was toxic. But I think there are elements to it that are different, that are positive. So it's like there are like the problematic things that remind you of it, but it's not exactly that. This is different. It's similar but different. Bottom of the deck, death card. Yeah, it's something. It's not the same as it was. Very, very different situation. Reminds you of it, but I feel like this can be something that maybe is similar but could end really differently because you are different. You manage the situation differently. Your energy is different. So it's like it's an advanced type of situation that you were in a similar thing before, but it went bananas because both parties were just not mature enough. And I don't think it's necessarily the same person. Actually, I don't think that at all. I think it's someone else with similar tone to it or similar circumstances. Um, but it's a very, very different story. Like this one can have a happy ending. Assuming that you have, and I'm assuming that you have because of this reading, but assuming that you have learned from past mistakes, and you're gonna do things differently, and the other person is gonna do things differently than the one in the past did. Choices that are based in awareness and truth and freedom, and not being bound by fear, and listening to the the fears and the anxiety as opposed to being overwhelmed by it. Cool. Okay, guys. Stay magic, stay true. I love you. I'll see you soon. Thank you to my channel members. And subscribe if you're new. If you're not subscribed to the shift, this is the time to join. Love you.